All right, what I'm going to try to talk about in this video is uh, 3-note combinations on the hi-hat, 16th note combinations. I haven't really done a whole lot of thinking about it. I play them. So I'm going to just try to articulate a kind of a basic overall idea. If we think about the French grip, for example, if we get the jazz ride pattern getting to a certain speed, what we're really doing is playing a 3-note combination fast that we can think of as 16th notes, right? 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, something like that. Or and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. So again, where something might come in is what are we doing on that missing 16th note? So again, I'm sort of thinking about, that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. This is for free. All these notes are for free. It's kind of a molar, but at a higher speed, we're going to begin to utilize the fingers. Turn a little bit this way. So I'm riding it a little bit with the fingers. So if we transmit this sort of an idea to the hi-hat, German grip, same sort of a thing. We can kind of think of it as a molar. So if we had a backbeat, boom, bop, boom, boom, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN. So we could do it kind of as a straight molar. If we get faster, and I want to lay it down and then kind of back off of it as I allow it to bounce through. Of course, I'm not going to let I can't come up so high anymore. So it's sort of about putting a little more downward force and then just allowing those notes to move through and then release from here. It's a very small release at this point. If I turn this way, box out of here. If I turn this way, you can see the wrist release, very small. Now, where this stuff gets tricky, is where your backbeat comes in. So 2, 3, 4, that's one idea, right? But what if you're going, I can't think about it too much or slow it down too much. So it's a little up, E and E, E, E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and. So where are you lifting here? 1 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like we've always done. So when that gets faster, boom, 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 I can't do it and sing it and say it at the same time. Now, what if you're going 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a E and. That's harder, right? I don't know if I can do it at that previous speed. Now, that in a way, actually, even though this pattern is maybe harder against, say, the bass drum, the two hands are never playing at the same time. But notice where I start to come up. I'm always, against all these patterns, trying to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now, what if I'm doing in this hand? 1. Okay, we did that one already. This one. Right? And then, then I guess there would be a 1 and, a 2 and, a 3 and, a 4 and, a 1 and, a 2 and, a 3 and. This one's really hard. Again, you could do this same thing, but you want to always make sure that you're still emphasizing the 1. So it gets down to more of control. You're still releasing, but now you can't just because that, you know, 1 EN, 2 EN, the dominant beat is right there. That's your first beat. So it's easier if you're kind of using that molar idea. But if you're going 1 and, sort of have to emphasize the middle stroke, right? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's a harder interdependence. It's very awkward though. It's not something that we use typically. So hopefully that kind of helps with some of those ideas of three fast notes in a row, 3/16 notes in a row on your hi-hat in the context of a rock groove.